how's everyone doing? I just got a package in the mail, and I know who it's from. I don't know what's in here necessarily. This is from my friend Daniel Varney, who I've talked to him on here for years. And in fact, we did a trade. He had another channel called Turkey Sandwich, where he would do like guitar covers. And I remember he did a some original stuff too. I remember he did I'm not really too into like metalcore and stuff like that, like really hardcore heavy stuff, but he did one that I actually thought was really good. I think he still has that channel up. And let me know, do you still have the video up for what I sent you that time for the trade too? It was like 5 years ago. It blows my mind how quickly time flies. It's awesome to, you know, like I said before on here, I've had so many cool opportunities on here. You know, I've received review copies. I've been able to interview directors and actors. But one of the coolest things for me is making friends with people on here, talking to like-minded people about movies and life, and also finding out about new movies too. I think that's awesome. And this, he sent me a message. He said he wanted to send me some stuff, and he sent me like a list of stuff. And I was like, oh, there's a bunch of stuff that I don't have. And he's like, you know, I'm going to send you something. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to send you something too, because back in the day we did a trade. So I thought that was kind of cool to do one now too, 5 years later. And I don't know, it's just cool to talk to him too. And just some people have sent me messages recently that they've been, you know, following my channel for years and years. That blows me away. I just think that's so awesome. So thank you for the continued support, the friendship on here. And I know he actually said for me not to send him too much stuff, because he was saying that defeats the purpose of what he wanted to do, which was to send me stuff. But I still, you know, I'm going to kind of give back too. He sent me a note. There I am right there. The box is bigger than what I was expecting, so we'll see what's in here. But I'll go ahead and read the note. It says, Jay, I hope this gift finds you well. I really appreciate all the time and hard work you're always willing to spend interacting with the community in your videos, as well as the comment section. Absolutely, that's one of the things that I like. I mean, I love making videos and talking on here, but that's the thing. It's the interaction, the communication, the talking about movies and life and everything in general that makes it fun. If it was just uploading videos for the heck of it, what's the point, really? You know, that's why when I do the videos, I ask your guys' opinion on things. Have you seen this? What's your favorite this movie? Or the actor who's been, you know, director, what's your favorite thing that he's done? Stuff like that. Because I legitimately like to talk movies and want to know your opinion as well. Even if it's a different opinion from mine. I don't know. I like that kind of stuff. So that's the whole point of making these videos. And he goes on to say, as it is clearly something you genuinely enjoy. Thank you. I do. Few other YouTubers devote so much time, effort the way you do. Thank you again. Not only that, but your taste in film and the immense variety of your massive collection has always been a great source of entertainment and information. I do have an eclectic mix, and the collection is out of control. You know, completely, every month I kind of try to trim it down a little bit, but, you know, stuff goes out, stuff comes back in. It's a constant ebb and flow. And there are quite a few films, directors, and quirky genres I would have otherwise never checked out. I'd be willing to bet many of your subscribers agree. Thanks again, Daniel Varney, or Dan Varney. I spelled my name, last name correctly this time. Yeah, the note from, I remember that, the note from the trade that we did 5 years ago, he wrote on there that he was accidentally spelled his name incorrectly, which I think is funny, but I still remember that. P.S. Sorry again for the delay. No worries. You got this out, you know, actually very quickly, so I definitely appreciate it. And yeah, again, that's another thing too, talking about movies that you might not have known about before. That's a great source of information on here on YouTube. There's a lot of movies that I didn't know about initially when I came on here, and other people were talking about it, and you know, that's why I want to do another one of those videos, like underrated movies and stuff like that. Thank you so much. And I like the notes. I like the personal touch. I think that's awesome. And he packed this up well, a ton of packing peanuts in here. There's a couple layers. I'll pick that up later. Some bubble wrap. Let's see. Let's get in here. First up is Get Out, which is awesome. He was surprised I didn't have some of these. A lot of times, like, you know, I'll put off getting stuff. I'll add it to the wish list. Meaning, you know, I have every intention of getting it, and then like other stuff will come out and it kind of, you know, gets pushed down. This is one of those things. I actually love the heck out of this movie. A lot of people, it seemed to be pretty divisive. Some people hated it, some people loved it. I think this is one of the few movies where it actually lived up to the hype. I think it transcends genres. I think it's groundbreaking. I think it's freaking amazing. I love it. Directing wise, everything about it. It has an alternate ending, which I have not seen the alternate ending, so I'm looking forward to checking this out. The alternate ending version of it. And Daniel Kaluuya was in a TV show, a BBC TV show called The Fades, which I love that TV show. There's a recommendation for you. It was only one season. It should have been for longer. It was a supernatural horror kind of drama TV show, and it was excellent. And he was in that show. This was, I don't even know how long. That must have been like 6-7 years ago, something around that time frame. But that was such a great TV show. I would recommend the heck out of that. But very happy to have this in my collection now. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. I'm looking forward to rewatching it, checking out the alternate ending. So, souped on that. And I'm looking forward to seeing what Jordan Peele does in the future, too. So, I think, again, for me, that lived up to the hype. Let me know what you guys think on that one. That was one of the more, like, hyped-up movies of recent years, I would say, especially in the horror genre. And I actually am grateful for it, too, because it brings more recognition to the horror genre. A lot of times, you know, especially Academy-wise, they kind of don't really recognize it as a genre, and it deserves more recognition. That kind of brought some light to it, as well as some other films. But next up is Dark Water. This is the American remake, and I do enjoy the American remake. And I don't have it in the collection. I love this. Like these was kind of like the earlier one, like Apocalypto was another one where it had that swirl. It probably doesn't pick up on here, but it has that kind of like hollow foil kind of thing that you see on a lot of slip covers. I don't think that's really picking it up on my iPhone. Maybe a little bit down there in the bottom. But this is one that I remember before I even saw the original. I saw this one so many times, in fact. But Arrow Video put out the original. This is the remake of it. But and I think it's a decent American remake. And I like Jennifer Connelly a lot. I've been a big fan of her since way back in the day. Phenomena from Argento. That's my favorite Argento movie, by the way. Labyrinth, all those ones. And Requiem for a Dream always sticks out in my mind for one of her performances. But very happy to have this in my collection now. Looking forward to revisiting this too. It's been a while. There's some DVDs over here too. There's you packed this very well. Lots of packing peanuts and bubble mailer. This was a cool one. I can tell there's a much... Did you actually send everything on the list? That's what it looks like in here, just skimming through. That is extremely generous, much more generous than I was expecting. Thank you so much, even more. This is an 8 Midnight Horror Pack from Echo Bridge, which Echo Bridge is no longer around. But the main reason I wanted to get this one was for the Reflecting Skin, which I have not seen, and I've wanted to see for so long. I've heard a lot of good things about it. It sounds super creepy. And this also has Office Killer, Frozen in Fear, Strange Girls, The Pit and the Pendulum, which I think that's the only one in this one that I've seen. This is the Stuart Gordon one. Brothel, Invisible, and Pinprick. So I've never seen any of them except for the only one I've seen in here. And that was, Pit and the Pendulum, that's been a long time now. But Reflecting Skin with Viggo Mortensen. Can't wait to check that one out. I'm going to check out all of them, but that's the main one that I was looking forward to for this set on here. A lot of those Echo Bridge, especially some like the Blu-rays, are out of print and go for like crazy money. I remember a while ago selling, I think it was one of the Hellraiser. I think it was Hellraiser Deader, which was a friggin' terrible movie. And I remember I sold it to somebody, and I knew it was out of print, but I didn't know it went for that much money. So I gave him a good deal on it, and I was shocked that people were actually buying that for like ridiculous money, like 80, 90 bucks at one point. I saw it for like sold listings on eBay. I was like, Macaulay Culkin face right there. Like, the next one up is Carrie, the remake, which I have not seen. I know everybody is crapped on this one, but I kind of want to, form my own opinion on it, and I want to check it out. I like some of the people involved here. Julianne Moore, very talented. Chloe Grace Moretz, great. I can't believe, I can't remember, I don't know how old she is now, but I still think of her as like a little kid. Like, I think she's like 21, 22 or something like that. Shocking to me. I think, the big role that really kind of blew her up was Hit Girl, Kick-Ass. But she's been in so many different things. I really liked her in Let Me In, the remake of Let the Right One In, which it was an unnecessary remake, but it was still a good movie. That's one of the things I was kind of torn about it. Elias Koteas was in that movie too. Let Me In, big fan of him acting-wise. Way back from Some Kind of Wonderful, great character actor. He's been in tons of stuff. The Killing TV show. I digress. But yeah, I really liked Let Me In as a movie. I just felt that it was unnecessary because Let the Right One In was another transcendent horror movie. But yeah, this also has Judy Greer, who I like her too. A few other recognizable people, but I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Let me know if you've seen this remake and what you think of it. And let me know what your favorite recent horror remake has been. There's been a couple decent ones. I really like the Maniac remake with Elijah Wood. That surprised me. Remember when they first announced the casting, I was like, Frodo? Come on now. And I was blown away. In fact, I think I prefer it over the original. Although that Tom Savini shotgun scene's just classic for me. This is awesome. I haven't seen this in ages, too. This is Stephen King's Rose Red 2-disc deluxe edition. This was like a miniseries back in the day. And it's been it has to have been like 10 years, maybe more, since I've last seen this. I'm excited for revisiting this big time. I love the cast in here. So many people went on to do so many different things, too. Nancy Travis is in here. I'm trying to remember. Julian Sands. They say some of the people, but not everybody. The lead actress from Bones, Emily Deschanel. It's Zoe Deschanel's sister, I believe. A whole bunch of other recognizable people. The guy who is McPool from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That guy is in here too. A whole bunch of people. But basically it's about this house that, from what I can remember, it's like living, and the house is like dormant. It's this big, like, kind of haunted mansion. And there's all these like psychics that go there. And they're, I guess, trying to prove that it is haunted or something to that effect. And all kinds of creepiness starts happening. But I remember really enjoying the cast and the atmosphere of it, and definitely excited to revisit this one. That is awesome. So I love Stephen King has done so much. I'm really looking forward to seeing what new releases they have, especially for on Blu-ray. Night Flyer is one that I think, and Storm of the Century were a couple of ones that I think are really underrated for him that I would love to see get a Blu-ray release. Wow, that I just saw. This is there's two left in here. Stay with me. I know I rambled so much in the beginning. I apologize, but I'm just kind of overwhelmed, and this is just super nice. And I still have the note from the first trade package somewhere. I have like a pile of notes and stuff when I do trades and stuff like that. So that's super cool to me. I like the added personal touch. Yeah. Next up, Don't Breathe. I didn't have this, and for a while I was gonna get the Steelbook. There was like I don't know what country, it wasn't the U.S., but it had a really cool, creepy. It was the lead guy on here. Was it Stephen Lang? Yeah, Stephen Lang, who's been around for like forever. He was back in like Tombstone, the movie Tombstone. He's been of course, Avatar, so many different things. But yeah, it was basically his face. It was like that on the cover, but I just wasn't sure if it was region locked or if it was region A compatible, so I held off on getting the standard Blu-ray, and now I have the standard Blu-ray. I actually thought this movie was awesome as well. Very tense, great atmosphere. Love the cast in here. Stephen Lang was phenomenal in that role. The turkey baster scene, it's an unforgettable scene right there. But I really like that one actor. What is his name? Dylan Minnette. He was from 13 Reasons Why. That blew me away. And in fact, I think the second season of it just came out on Netflix, so I'm probably going to binge that soon. But this one right here has got a whole bunch of deleted scenes. And this is from director Fede Alvarez, who did the Evil Dead remake, which was another really good horror remake. Let me know if you guys have seen that. Let me know if I didn't even do that before. I always do it at the beginning. Let me know if you've seen any of these movies and what you think of them, and what was your favorite from this box of awesomeness from Daniel Varney. I'm excited again to revisit this one. Love the heck out of it. I'm excited to check out like all the ones that I haven't seen and the ones that I have seen, because most of them have been a while. This blows me away. You sent me the whole list, and this was the one that was like most excited. And I wasn't expecting you to send like everything. That's so awesome. Thank you so much, man. The Devil's Backbone, which is my all-time favorite Guillermo del Toro movie. Let me know what your favorite Guillermo del Toro movie is. But this is one of those ones that got pushed down on my wish list. In fact, I plan to do a video on my top 10 Criterion Collection, top 10 movies on my wish list for Criterion Collection that I want to get that they've actually had out. And this was, I think, #1, so that is pretty awesome. Yeah, this is basically a ghost story, but set during the Spanish Civil War. From what I remember, this kid was sent to like an all boys or like an orphanage kind of school when his parents, I think, are killed, and he gets there and he finds out there's basically that it's haunted from this kid, and I love this, so much atmosphere. This is one of those ones I never really considered it horror. I felt like it was more drama, but I can understand obviously the horror element of the ghost. But I love this. It's just dripping with atmosphere. Again, my favorite Guillermo del Toro movie. So happy, and Criterion Collection does an amazing job on their releases, from the transfer to the special features to even the packaging. I love it. You've got a booklet in here. I've got disc artwork. So, yep, there's the bomb right there in the yard. So that is awesome. Thank you so much, Daniel Varney. I don't think you post your guitar stuff on your new channel, but I think you still, let me know if you still have your all your covers and stuff on there from your old channel too. And let me know if you have my trade package video on there from your old channel too. Again, 5 years ago. It doesn't feel like it's been that long, but it goes by like that. Thank you so much. This blew me away. I wasn't expecting you to send everything. So thank you so much again. I really appreciate it. That is awesome. I hope that you like what I sent you, and let me know, everybody who's watching this, what was your favorites from this, and if you've seen any of them, your opinions on it. Some of them I haven't seen, some of them I've seen before. It's been a while, but yeah, let me know. Again, thank you so much to everybody, Daniel too, for all the support on here over the years. I've been making videos. I had an older channel. I can't. It's been like 9 years, I think, around that, maybe 10 years. I'm not even 100% sure now, but time flies on here so quickly, and I've gotten to talk to so many cool people on here. I made some good friends, so it's just awesome. That's what's really all about here. I love talking movies, and I've talked to some awesome people on here, and I can't say thank you enough for all the support. It really does mean so much to me, and this package just blew me the heck away. I'm excited. I'm like, this is like my upcoming week of stuff of what I'm gonna watch right now. I'm souped on that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm just blown away. I'm at a lack of words here, which is a rarity. Again, thank you so much, Daniel. Thank you so much to everybody for all the support. I hope you guys are doing well. Take care.